a Golden Globe winning actress, one of television's biggest stars. Please welcome the lovely Teri Hatcher. Teri Hatcher never changes, only gets better.
Oh,
better and better.
That's so sweet. I
Really?
need to come here every morning.
Wish you would. So, yeah. So how you doing? How old is your daughter now, Emerson?
She is 12. She's great. Just celebrated a wonderful Mother's Day where you just feel like that's the biggest blessing to get to be a mom. I don't know if your kids are doing this. My daughter this year, first time joining a sport. She joined club volleyball.
Right.
Which really just ends up consuming your life.
Your life, yeah. It's,
they develop a passion over this.
Well, you give up your life for the sports.
Yes, you do. And but it's great. It's great to see her get strong and be on a team. But we end up on our weekends now pretty much up at 5 a.m. driving hours all over Los Angeles to play volleyball with 900 girls in spandex.
Are you cutting like orange slices and apple slices?
Oh
for,
yeah,
like,
orange slices, apple slices.
Yeah.
I actually made this noodle dish once with all the girls loved it. They keep saying, you know, when is the noodle dish coming again? When's the noodle dish? And one of the dads told me not to do the noodles because he thought it made the girls too heavy and they might lose.
Oh my God!
Cut the noodles.
I know, crazy. Cut the noodles. So I'm bringing back the noodles. But
Good
yeah,
for
so she's great, and she has a band. She's just great.
And it
I'm so
keeps you
proud
in
of her.
shape too, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
It does. We
That-
work out together.
When will she be 13?
Later this year.
And will she have like a, you know, like a teenage party?
I don't think so. We haven't really talked about it yet. We do always do something special for her birthday. I'm very crafty. I love parties, but we haven't made plans. Maybe I'm in denial that I have a teenager. I don't know. You know, that's a big moment.
So running around L.A. every Saturday morning, anything strange ever happen?
I actually did have something happen to me for the first time in my life. I can't believe it. Actually, it took 45 years, but I ran out of gas.
Oh, no kidding.
Not only did I run out of gas, have you ever run out of gas?
With the paparazzi trailing behind you?
I ran out of gas in my own driveway. I have a big hill that leads up, you know, my house, and so I'd been doing stuff all day, and you know, often I've probably pushed it too far. Often I let the gas tank get too low, and I look at it and I think, oh, can I make it to school? Can I make it to work? You know, and I do push it, so I guess I kind of deserve it. But I was going up the driveway, and I got halfway up the driveway, kid you not, and the car goes boom, 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 boom. And I'd never heard that sound before, so I pressed on the gas, and it goes boom, 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 boom. And Emerson and her friend were in the back, and I turned around, I go, girls, I think we just ran out of gas. And I looked at the thing, and of course, it's below reserve. You can't even see the orange line.
When the light goes off and then the alarm sounds, you always think, well, I've got like, what, 50 more miles? I can get to the mall and
I was just so busy, I didn't think, so I had to actually roll back out of my driveway. I couldn't make it up to the top and park in the street, and AAA came and
oh my gosh.
And saved the day.
And saved the day.
Thank God for that. We'll take a break. We'll come back with Teri Hatcher in a moment.
I thought you were going to say you were out.
Teri Hatcher, our guest, and incidentally is involved now in a new project on a new website called Get Hatched.
I love that.
It's a good idea,
You have your
isn't it?
very own website.
I do. I created it with disneysfamily.com.
Are you tech savvy?
I'm getting more social media savvy, but it's so exciting. And you know, it was I see that you've been having mom makeovers this week, and it's kind of the same inspiration, only not necessarily just for moms, but for all women. That I think that's a really common thing, that women get to this place where they feel like they want to reinvent themselves, like they haven't taken the kind of time for themselves that they deserve. you know, they want to find the fun in their life instead of just the to-do list. And that's kind of what we're offering. And
advice on how to achieve
just
your
all
dreams.
sorts of inspirational, humorous tips, you know, really factual tips. We have features on what to love, like how to love your birthday, how to love your arms, how to love, you know.
Give us supposing I wanted to love my arms. What are the
You would call Kelly and she would teach you how to work out.
Kelly has great arms. But really, what exactly do you tell them?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things other than that feature, and I'm trying to think. Okay, so here's an example. We have a show called Chick Chat, which is sort of a Skyped, edited, topical subject that I do with mom bloggers.
So you can talk to other moms.
Yes.
While you're watching them.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
okay.
one of the things we talked about was, what would you rather have, 8 hours of great sex or 8 hours of great sleep?
Oh my gosh, sleep.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know, let me think about that. She's right, sleep.
But one of the moms came up with, you know, we came up with an idea of when you just have that day where you feel sort of low and you can't motivate yourself to do anything, if when you're in the stronger side of yourself, you make a list of, like, you know, put on your shoes and go for a walk, go to Starbucks and get coffee, you know, go hit some golf balls, go play tennis, call a friend. And you put them in the little piece of paper in a drawer. And when you're in that low place, you just pull one out and you go do it.
And do it. That's a great idea.
Like
It's a great idea.
That sort of stuff.
But Desperate Housewives remains the big thing in your life right now. And the finale is this Sunday night, right?
Yes, it is.
So what's going to happen? What can you tell us?
Well, I can tell you that I had a very funny mishap while shooting the finale. You know, we get there very early in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, and we were on set rehearsing. It was quite cold, and I had my big coat on and my BlackBerry in my pocket. And it's a scene that you'll see where Susan and Mike, what they're dealing with in the finale is downsizing. They have some troubles and they have to downsize, so they have a garage sale. And in the garage sale, Susan's sort of anger, it kind of explodes, but she takes it out on this shopper, and she has a fight about, you know, the person wants to pay a quarter for something, and she's yelling at him to get off her property. And so anyways, like 2 hours later, I check my BlackBerry, and my parents say, urgent, call us. We're wondering if you're okay. We got a message from you on our phone that says that we heard you screaming at someone to get off your property. and that they didn't want to give you $800. And they were not, so I called them right away to let them know that nothing had happened, that I was actually my life at work.
Well, we're all looking for the finale. It's this Sunday night, The Desperate Housewives on ABC. And for more on Teri's new website, visit regisandkelly.com. We'll tell you all about it. We'll be right back. That was a very funny story.
Tomorrow on Live.